The milkmaid and her bell. Paddy, the milkmaid, was going to market carrying her milk in a bell on her head. As she went along, she began calculating what she would do with the money that she would get from the milk. I will buy some foals from Farmer Brown, said she, and then and they will lay eggs each morning, which I will sell to the person's wife, which with the money that I get from the sale of these eggs, I will buy myself a new damady fork and a sheep hat. And when I go to market, wouldn't all the young men come up and speak to me? Polly Shoal will be so jealous, but I don't care. I shall just look at her and toss my head like this. As she spoke that, the toes he hit back and the bill fell off it, and all the milk was spoiled. There was a brown teak tree in the forest. He was tall and strong. There was a small herb next to the tree. The teak tree said, I'm very handsome and strong. No one can defeat me. Hearing this, the herb replied, Dear friend, too much pride is harmful. Even the strong will fail one day. The teeth ignored the herm's words. He continued to praise himself. A strong weight below, the teeth stood formal. Even when it rained, the teeth stood strong by spreading its leaves. At the same time, the herb bowed low. The teak made fun of the herb. One day there was a storm in the forest. The herb bowed low as usual. The teak did not want to bow. The strong kept growing stronger. The teak could not longer bear it. He felt his stronger giving away. He fell down. This was the end of the brown tree. He fell when everything was calm. The herb stood straight. He looked around. He saw the brown tree had fallen. The hungry mouse. A mouse was having a very thought time. She had no food for many days and made strenuous effort get her food. All her efforts went in vain. She looked everywhere to find her food. As the days passed by, she became very thin. One day, the mouse found a basket with the corns. She also noticed a tiny hole in the basket, which was sufficient enough to move her in. She easily moved inside the hole. Since she had no food for many days, she ate a large amount of corn without realizing her. She continuously ate more and more corns. She realized very late that she ate a lot amount than she actually required. After eating a whole lot of corn, she became very fat. Satisfied with corns, the fat mouse tried to come out of the basket through the small hole. Unfortunately, the tiny hole could not accommodate that big mouse. The mouse started screaming, Oh God, let me come out. How can I come out? A rat, after hearing Mouse's screaming voice from the basket, asked her, What happened? Mouse told the story and asked Rat a solution. Rat told, if you want to come out the basket, wait for something or even days to lose all your fat until you grow thin. Mouse started to starving now, but lots of food to come out of trap. The donkey in the lion's skin. Once upon a time, Donkey found lion's skin. He dressed himself into the skin. Wherever he went to the other animals, and people freed him. Everyone thought that he was a real lion. Soon he started to think of himself as a lion. One day he heard some donkeys praying in the village. He wanted to show them that he can sing over even longer. So he started praying, and the villagers heard him. They come after him with the sticks and beat him to death. The poor donkey paid the price of his foolishness.